Hello students, we were studying chapter 2. The Union Executive. This is the third part of that chapter, so let's continue. The Parliamentary System, Principles and Practice. India's parliamentary system creates a close relationship between the legislature and executive. The executive is drawn from the legislature and remains responsible to it, rather than having rigid separation. The principle of collective responsibility is central and ensures unified government functioning. All ministers must publicly support government decisions even if they personally disagreed during internal discussions. If any minister cannot support a major policy, the honorable course is to resign rather than publicly criticize the government while remaining part of it. The doctrine that administration is carried on in the President's name but on the Council of Ministers' advice reflects the balance between constitutional symbolism and political reality. The President represents state continuity and dignity, standing above partisan politics as a unifying figure. Meanwhile, the elected Prime Minister and Council handle actual governance and remain directly accountable to the people through Parliament. This system ensures both democratic accountability and governmental efficiency. Ministers must constantly face Parliament, answer questions, defend policies, and justify decisions. Parliamentary devices like question hour, debates, and no-confidence motions ensure continuous scrutiny. If ministers fail to maintain the Lok Sabha's confidence, they must resign, either making way for an alternative government or leading to fresh elections. This makes the government continuously answerable to the people's representatives, embodying true democratic governance. Conclusion. The Union Executive represents the active, dynamic aspect of Indian democracy. While the Constitution provides the framework and Parliament makes laws, the executive translates democratic aspirations into reality. From managing the economy and maintaining law and order to representing India internationally and implementing welfare schemes, the executive touches every aspect of national life. Understanding the Union Executive helps us appreciate the balance our Constitution creates between authority and accountability, between efficiency and democracy, and between continuity and change. The President provides constitutional stability and non-partisan unity. The Prime Minister and Council provide democratic leadership and political accountability. The civil services provide administrative expertise and continuity across governments. As citizens of India, understanding how the executive functions empowers us to engage meaningfully with our democracy. We can better appreciate government decisions, understand the constraints leaders face, hold elected representatives accountable, and participate effectively in democratic processes. The Union Executive, with all its complexity and checks and balances, ultimately serves one purpose: to govern India effectively and democratically while remaining accountable to the people from whom all authority derives.